So, Hare Krishna. So today we will be doing chapter number 6. Okay, so day 6, chapter number 6. And so the Bhagavad Gita we are learning or we are studying is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of ISKCON. Chapter 6 is Dhyana Yoga. Okay, Dhyana Yoga. So we will be discussing about Ashtanga Yoga in this chapter. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnana Timiram Dasya Jnana Anjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, okay, this is a recap. Okay, in every class, the recap will only be about chanting. Okay, so because chanting is so important. Okay, that's the main channel. That's the way you reach the Lord. Okay, there's no other way in Kali Yuga to reach the Lord. So, a lot of you had difficulties with focus. I mean, concentration issues, right? How to concentrate while chanting. So there is a very simple remedy to fully concentrate, focus while chanting. So how do we do that? So Prabhupada has the answer. Prabhupada has answer for everything. Okay. So that's a small remedy. Okay, you listen to Prabhupada's japa and then chant. You can increase your concentration that way. Now, coming to the core of this chapter, okay, so this chapter deals with Dhyana, that is Ashtanga Yoga, okay. So in this chapter, we will be dealing with Ashtanga Yoga. So there's something called Ashtanga Yoga. Do you know what is Ashtanga Yoga? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, Daivik.
Meditation.
What sort of meditation is it?
You go to the forest, sit down, and do meditation.
Yes. So that is what is Ashtanga Yoga. Okay. So yoga, basically what is yoga? Yoga is a means to connect to the Lord. Okay. So it's anything, any way or anything you do or any way you follow to reach the Lord. Okay. So there are numerous yogas that we already discussed so far. Okay. Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, so on, right? And so Karma Yoga is through the activity. Whatever the activity you are doing, if you are able to reach the Lord through the activity, it's called Karma Yoga. Dhyana Yoga is through developing knowledge, reading a lot of scriptures, okay, and developing a lot of spiritual knowledge. Through that knowledge, if you are able to reach Krishna, it is called Jnana Yoga. Whatever you do or whatever path you follow, if you are connecting to the Lord through that path, then it becomes yoga. Okay. So Bhakti Yoga is the easiest, we all know, and it is most recommended because you connect with Krishna at in one go. It is very easy, and Krishna becomes very impressed when you do Bhakti Yoga, that is devotional service. And Ashtanga Yoga is what we deal with in this chapter. Okay. And yeah, you can see over here. So Ashtanga Yoga, nowadays yoga has become commercialized. A lot of people use yoga for everything apart from connecting with the Lord. Like we know, we have a lot of yoga classes and all, no, saying improve your concentration, improve your in health and all that by doing yoga. But yoga is actually there to connect with the Lord. Are we doing that? No, we are going to yoga classes, we are going to meditation classes, a lot of other gym and all that, fitness and all that. Why only it's only for fitness, concentration, and what else to, so groom the body well. And if you have back pain, doctor says do physiotherapy, yoga and all that, right? So yoga is so limited nowadays to these material benefits. But yoga actually means, the definition of yoga means connecting to the Lord. People have forgotten that. We all have forgotten yoga, what yoga is, and we are all behind material benefits. Okay, and some people know, they take one more step higher and look at all this. They've submersed their heads in the soil. Okay, they say they get mystic powers out of it. They get extraordinary powers out of doing all this. Some people stand on one feet and then they for years they meditate. They do all this for gaining mystic powers. But if you are devoted to the Lord will give you whatever you want. Why do you even need a power for it, right? So this is all, it's just training the body and mind. And yeah, so what happiness do you get out of doing yoga? If yes, if you do all such severe attempts to get mystic powers, and even if you get mystic powers after that, I don't know how much of real happiness we get. Okay, because real happiness means Krishna. We call everything else happiness because we don't know what real happiness is. Once you understand what real happiness is, I'm sure nobody will call all this material happiness as real happiness. Okay, and just like, for an example we can take, if we don't know a place, say you don't know America, would you want to go to America? No, right? So same here. You don't know what happiness is, so you don't want that happiness. A lot of people think that way. This whatever I'm finding here in this material world, on this earth, that in itself is happiness. That's what people think. But think big. Okay, there is something beyond all our conception, material conception, and that is spiritual conception, and that's Krishna, eternal happiness. Okay, yeah. So like I said, connect to Krishna consciousness and be happy. So the purpose of real yoga is to connect with the Lord. And the easiest yoga is Bhakti Yoga. Why do you have to sit and meditate? And, yes, it is good for your physical health. But, again, how much it is needed for your physical health, that much only you should be doing. Don't go to the forest and then meditate. Or some people, they meditate the entire day. Some people meditate like for 6 hours, 7 hours a day. Instead, rather you can chant for 6 hours. No, you will actually find Krishna. Then you will actually develop the spiritual vision to see Krishna. Okay, and yeah, for him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, his mind will ever be the greatest enemy. So we all have heard of this. I mean, most of them would have heard of this. Mindful or mindful. Yeah. So we have a lot of thoughts in our mind. Like you can see over here, so many thoughts. Some, like I think almost 90% of these thoughts are all junk. Nobody wants, I mean, everything is there in our mind. It has become a garbage bag. Okay. And what is actually needed? Mindfulness, that is concentration, focus. That is not there nowadays. No. And for this purpose, a lot of people adopt yoga, right? That is, in common words, we say exercises and pranayam and all that, etc., etc. Right? So the Krishna is saying, see what Krishna is saying over here. For him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. Okay, you should be controlling the mind. It shouldn't be the other way around. Your mind shouldn't be controlling you, right? Your mind belongs to you. You are its master. The moment the mind becomes your master, you will be led on the wrong path. Okay, you will start listening to whatever your mind says. Your mind says, okay, go and steal that. You'll be like, okay. You will listen to your mind, you will go steal something. Okay, your mind says, okay, tell a lie. Right? Your mind will say whatever it wants. No control. You should be controlling. Okay. So if mind starts controlling you and if you start listening to the mind, then it becomes very difficult for you to even become a good human being. Forget about becoming a devotee. Right? We already saw this diagram. Sense organs and mind. Mind is the controller of sense organs. You see something, you hear something, say somebody is saying some bad word. Okay, you're hearing that, right? Your mind says, it's okay, listen to it more, right? And you're listening to a bad word, which is wrong, right? Why do you want to listen to bad things? We already have enough of bad things around us. This is Kali Yuga, right? So if you are controlling your mind, you will tell your mind is controlling sense organs, right? So you will tell your mind, hey, stop hearing, this is bad, right? So your mind will stop hearing those bad words. You will either move out from that place, or you will start listening to some nice devotional music or anything as such. This is just a small example. Okay, so that's why you should always be the controller of your mind. That's when your mind becomes your friend. Okay, yeah. So this was an example. This is a real-time study. Okay, this is a practical study that happened 40 years ago. Okay, in Stanford University. Okay, so we all know Stanford University is an abroad, very well-known, renowned, popular university. So this is called Marshmallow Experiment. Okay, so what happened here was a lot of children were there. Okay, so these children were given. They were made to sit in a room, okay, on a chair, and then in front of them they had individually they were placed. Okay, each person had a table. They were made to sit on a chair, and they were given on the table there was a big cake tin. Okay, cake tin is a vessel that you use to cover a big cake. So the vessel is going to be this big. Okay, it's a covering, it's a lid sort of a thing. So in a plate they had okay, for example, you can take marshmallows. They actually had pastries and cookies and all that. Okay, so what happened, in a plate it was kept, and then the cake tin was covered on that. Okay, so children were made to sit on the chairs. Each child had a separate table, separate plate, separate cake tin and all. Okay, so they were asked to not touch the table. They were told what is there in the plate. Okay, so and then the children were like, the children were asked to just sit and wait with patience. Those who wanted to take, because they knew, all the kids knew what was there in the plate. Nice pastries and cookies were there. Who would want to stop, right? Everybody wants to go and eat. So those who went and opened the lid would get only what is there in the plate. Okay, but those who waited and waited and waited and waited without even touching or without even getting up from the place to go see what is there in the plate, they would get double reward, something very nice than the pastries and cookies on the plate. Okay, so children were told you have to wait. Okay, but a lot of people did not have that self-control. They couldn't control. They would be like, no, my mouth is watering, I want to go and eat. Okay, so a lot of people got up from their place, went, opened the lid, and they ate whatever was there in the plate. Okay, so some people waited. That is called determination. So they waited, and after that they got something more awesome. Okay, so they got double reward. Okay, they got chocolates and all that. Okay, so double reward they got. So they got what was there in the plate also. They got what was given to them for waiting also. So two rewards. So from what do we understand from this example is patience and self-control were the key to their success, right? People who waited, children who waited had a lot of patience and self-control. Why? They could control their mind. Their mind was telling them, just like other kids, their mind was telling these kids also, na? Go open the lid, eat. There's a lot of nice stuff there in the plate, pastries and cookies and all. Go and eat, go and eat. But what did these children do? They were like, no, you listen to me. I will not go. I will go when I want to go. Right? So they waited that way. So they controlled their mind. Correct? So when you control your mind, you will always go on the right path. Okay? And that's how your mind becomes your best of the friends. But if it's the other way around, then you will lose out on opportunities. Okay? You will become a bad person because your mind always directs. Sometimes your mind directs you towards a bad path, wrong path, and you will go because you become a servant of your mind. Don't do that. Okay, so now, is your mind a friend or any enemy? You have to think. Okay, ask yourself, what is your mind? You have also come across a lot of such situations, I'm sure, right? So you can also think. So always make sure you control your mind. How do you control your mind? Okay. How to control? Anybody wants to answer? Yashaswini?
The best way to get into willpower is that we can set small tasks for ourselves, and like we have to decide ourselves that I'm not going to do that today, or I am going to complete this one thing in the whole day. So when we keep like small tasks for our willpower, it will become easy for us to stand on our willpower and do whatever we want.
Yes.
And in that way, our mind can become our friend.
Yes, very
Hare
practical answer. Very good. So, like she told, yeah, like Yashaswini told, we can always set goals. Okay, but how? What sort of goals? Always make sure whatever you do is making you advance in your spiritual life. For an example, you can set a goal. Tomorrow when you chant, say, I will not. If I'm getting other thoughts in mind, I will stop chanting. Okay, I will stop chanting. Bring my mind back to chanting, to the beats, to Krishna, and then again start my chanting, again resume my chanting. This is a very simple goal you can set to start off with. That's how you can improve your concentration. Okay, so we all get thoughts. Mind means, a living mind means thoughts. Okay, a mind cannot be idle. We all know. Only a dead body can be idle. Okay, cannot can stay without thinking anything. Living body, all of us, we will think. What we think matters. If you're thinking about something else, make sure you bring it back. For a moment, you will always understand. When you're thinking about something else, you'll be like, okay, after thinking a lot of time, the same thing you'll be thinking, whatever. And then you'll be like, okay, what am I thinking about? Am I thinking about Krishna? I'm chanting, but am I thinking about Krishna? Am I thinking about chanting? So we all will realize at some point in our thoughts. And that time, the moment you realize, stop, keep your finger on the bead of which you're chanting, bring it back to the chanting. Okay, I need to listen to the mantra. What am I doing? Right? So again, start chanting from that bead, okay, wherever you stopped. And every mantra you need to listen. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Listen, then, complete the mantra, then go to the next bead, again listen to that mantra. Okay, and then next step is you need to assess yourself, see if you've improved. How do you improve? You need to have a count, a raw count of how many mantra you could listen to. When you chant, how many beads did I listen to and chant? How many beads was I lost in thought? Okay, forget about how many beads you were lost in thought. Just remember how many beads you could listen to while chanting. Okay, this bead, yeah, I'm listening. Next, after that mantra gets over, okay, next bead, yes, I am listening. So that's how you are mindfully chanting. Okay, so use failure as motivation. So a lot of times we don't realize we are lost in thoughts. After a very long time, we will be like, okay, I'm thinking about something else. So the moment that happens, don't give up. Okay, never give up. Take it as a challenge and pray to Krishna. Okay, every time you fail, you need to pray to Krishna, ask him for strength. Okay, so that you can achieve. And yeah, listen to your mentors. So always listen to your have mentors and teachers. Listen to Bhagavad Gita, listen to all. See, you go to Balkrishna channel, the YouTube channel, there are so many videos. I mean, so many videos. Okay, just pick them up, listen, keep listening, because you will learn a lot. See, you are in this Gita 18 course, you are learning only from me, right? Whatever I'm telling you are learning. But there are so much more information which I am not telling you. So you can learn from other Matajis and Prabhujis, right? Other gurus. So always go to Balkrishna channel. You have so many videos, listen to them. Okay, and then it's okay not to be okay. All the time we will not succeed. All the time we will not focus and chant, because we've just started, right? We've just started. Beginners always make mistakes. That's when they are called beginners, right? So it's fine, don't get depressed. Our duty is to improve, concentrate on that. Okay, and prove people wrong. A lot of people discourage you, no? Why are you chanting? Where is Krishna? There's no Krishna only. Why are you chanting? A lot of atheists are there. Okay, don't listen to them. Yesterday we saw a nice slide, right? Saying, I am there for my devotees. Don't argue with atheists, right? Krishna says, so don't. Okay. And yeah. Okay, this is a nice information. Okay, so our body is made of 5 elements. We all know: water, ether, earth, air, and fire, right? So in Ayurveda, in the concept of Ayurveda, we have something called as Vata, Pitta, Kapha. So if these 3 are balanced, then a person is very healthy physically. Okay, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, these 3 are balanced in a balanced state, then the person is very healthy. Okay, these 3 depend on the constitution of the body again. So Pitta, okay, Vata. Vata is depending on ether and air. The composition of ether and air. Composition as in the body composition. Okay, how much ether and how much air is your body made up of? And Pitta, that is fire and water. Okay, and then Kapha, that is earth and water. Okay, so these, depending on the composition of this, your body, the moment we start growing, we start eating and all that, we need to control this. We have to keep this in our mind. And then some people say, when you get cough and all, it's because of the kapha in your throat, right? So you need to there are certain eatables that you should not eat when you get cough, right? All that is there. And pitta means you will get vomiting sensation, giddiness, dizziness and all that, right? So again, there are certain eatables which you should not be eating. Why? Because they will, again, they are dependent on these 2 compositions, fire and water. So something like that. So what happens is your body automatically starts responding to these, whatever you eat or whatever you take in, and automatically vata, pitta and kapha's balance becomes disturbed. So there will be an imbalance, and that's when you're that's when you fall sick. Okay, so Ayurveda is from the Vedas. So that's why it is said Ayurveda, right? Ayur is kind of life and Veda is knowledge. Okay, so Ayurveda, that's the reason many ancient people depend on Ayurveda, because it's based on Vedas. Yeah. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramati balavadradam tasyaham nigraham manye vayor iva sudushkaram. Okay, so Arjuna is saying over here, mind is very restless. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna. Mana is mind. Chanchalam, very restless. Mind is very restless, turbulent, obstinate, very, very strong. You cannot tame your mind that easily. Okay, it's very strong. Now, how do I, like to subdue it or to control it? It is very, very difficult. Rather, I can go control the wind. That's what Arjuna says. I think more difficult than controlling the wind. Okay, so controlling the wind is at least fine, maybe it's easy, but controlling the mind is very, very difficult. All of us have this challenge, right? It's very difficult. It's very easy to give you a lot of ways to improve and all that, yes, but how far? It's very difficult. Arjuna himself is agreeing, right? Arjuna is a very elevated devotee, right? And yeah, and he is a warrior. So if he himself is agreeing, then what about common people like us? So there is a story. Okay, so there was a man. Okay, he went to a brahmana for mantropadesh. So a brahmana gave him a mantra, and the brahmana told, you need to regularly chant the mantra. Okay, and then the man told, okay, fine, I will chant. Now the brahmana told, yes, you will chant, but when you chant, make sure you don't think about monkey. Okay, the brahmana says, chant, fine, but when you chant, don't think about monkey. Now what happened to this man is, when he was chanting, he chanted and chanted, and the only thing he was thinking about was monkey. When somebody says don't do something, we have the tendency of going and doing the same thing, right? And because the brahmana told don't think about monkey, he was only thinking about monkey. He was only thinking about monkey. Okay, that's how mind is. My mind never listens to you. Mind never listens to you. It's very difficult to tame it. That's why we follow a lot of other ways to improve our concentration. Okay, So that's how mind is. It's very difficult. So I think it's more difficult than controlling the wind. Yes, the man might have controlled the wind, but not he couldn't escape from his monkey thoughts. Okay, so this we all know, we saw in the previous chapters, right? In Satya Yuga. So here what main focus is, we all know the Yuga dharmas, right? Satya Yuga, Ashtanga Yoga, Treta Yuga, fire sacrifice, Dwapar Yuga, DT worship, Kali Yuga, chanting. So Satya Yuga means Ashtanga Yoga. So people had 1 lakh years lifespans. Ashtanga and the Yuga, Satya Yuga was also very long. Okay, you can see, oh my God, you cannot even read. It is so, so long it is. And see, Kali Yuga, it is so short. It's just 4,32,000 years. Right? So, but Satya Yuga is the longest, and then comes Treta Yuga, then comes Dwapar Yuga. Okay, so crores and millions of years was Satya Yuga. Okay, and that time, that's the reason people had long lifespans, right? They could achieve whatever they want, that is family life, and then economic life. Okay, they would get a nice all those times they were all kings, so they would get a nice kingdom for themselves, and mostly they were kings, no? And they would, and at the time of retirement, they would give all their responsibilities to their sons, and they would go to the forest. They leave the family, leave wife, leave children, leave the kingdom, leave all their responsibilities, go to the forest, sit, and then meditate for years. Meditate for years. Okay, why meditate for years? Because like we just saw, mind is difficult to control. They were learning how to control the mind, how to concentrate. So that takes a long time. It's impossible to achieve in a short period of time. But in Kali Yuga, our lifespan itself is 100 years, right? So how do you achieve that? We will take 100 years only to learn how to concentrate. Okay, after you learn how to concentrate, you should concentrate on Paramatma and realize the Lord within your heart. That again takes more years. So they could do it, okay, but we cannot do it because there is no time, and there is lack of intelligence also. We are all not as intelligent as people in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga and all. They had a lot of memory power. They had a lot of physical health also was good. In Kali Yuga, nothing. Everywhere there is only pollution. Okay. So this is Ashtanga Yoga. Okay. So you go to the forest, you abandon your family, everything, and go to the forest. And what do you do in the forest? You go and take the deer skin, a deer. Okay. In the forest, you find a lot of deer. So go take a deer skin, a dead deer skin, obviously, and then sit on that. So spread it and then sit on it. Okay. Under a tree, under a nice tree, and then you sit. Okay, so what do you do after sitting like this? You need to concentrate on these chakras and all that. We have 7 chakras, no, in our body. I think most of you know. Okay, Mooladhara Chakra, Swadhisthana Chakra, Manipuri Chakra, Anahata Chakra, Vishuddhi Chakra, Agnya Chakra, Sahasrara Chakra. Okay, so it starts from the feet. Sorry, the abdomen, the lower part of the abdomen. Okay, I'm very sorry. So lower part of the abdomen, and then each chakra is placed one above the other. Okay, so Sahasrara Chakra is over here. Okay, some people say it is attached to the head. Some people say it is out of the body. Okay, like a crown. Okay, so yeah. So, and Anahata Chakra is over here, okay, between the eyebrows, because it is called, that's why it is called third eye chakra. Okay, so like this, and Vishuddhi Chakra in the neck region, Anahata Chakra heart, Manipuri Chakra chest region, and then Swadhisthana Chakra abdomen, Manipuri Chakra lower abdomen. Okay, and you need to sit and activate all these chakras going to the forest. That's what people those days did. Okay, so that's what is called concentration. You concentrate on your mind, activate, as in balance these chakras, so that your mind, your body and mind will reach an equilibrium state, and that time you will realize Paramatma. Okay, so how do you do that? You concentrate, you set your concentration here, third eye chakra. Okay, and then that is space between the eyebrows. It's very it's a very powerful place in the body. Okay, and you concentrate, meditate, and then one fine day If you are able to do it very well, Krishna will come and give you darshan in the form of Paramatma in the heart. Okay, we saw over here, na? See Krishna. So like that, Paramatma, this is the Paramatma feature, the super soul feature in the heart. In all of our hearts, there is Paramatma, but we have not realized. So these yogis sit and realize that. Okay, so that is Ashtanga Yoga. Now, like I told you, this we cannot, it's very difficult for people in Kali Yuga to follow. Okay, so Kali Yuga, and why is it even more difficult is because, see, Kali Yuga started 5,122 years ago. Okay, and we still have 4,26,877 years ago. Okay, because now we are in 2022. Okay, so age of conflict began in 5,122 years ago and has 4,26,878 years left as of 2021. Now we are in 2022, right? So yeah, so Ashtanga yoga is very difficult. Then what is the other way? What is the way to reach the Lord? How do we get out of this planet? It's a very bad papa yuga. This is age of conflict. Kali means quarrel, right? Kali means quarrel. It has all the bad habits in the world. It has all the bad people in the world. I mean, all the bad qualities are situated in the heart of every person. That's why, nowadays we don't have, in the previous yugas and all, we had rakshasas. Okay, saying so we could identify, okay, this is a bad person, he's a asura, and they are these people are saintly and all. So badness was situated not in the hearts, it was in a, badness used to come in a personified form, okay, in previous yugas. But now it's not like that. Every person has good qualities and bad qualities in the heart itself. Kali has come and sat in the heart of every person. Okay, so that's why it's very difficult to conquer our own bad qualities. Okay, so and we don't have any time. Okay, because our lifespan, I am not sure if everybody live for 100 years. We will not live for full 100 years, right? We will definitely go before that only. So now Arjuna is asking, what is another way? I cannot control my mind. Okay, yeah, how do I get out of this monkey mind situation? Okay, so now Krishna says Bhakti Yoga. Okay, so he says practice. Okay, we will see that in the next slide. So here we see Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. Ultimately, all of these yogas is to reach this destination called Bhakti Yoga. This is the supreme most. Whatever, wherever you are, maybe you're doing Karma Yoga, maybe you're doing Dhyana Yoga, maybe you're doing Ashtanga Yoga. Okay, nobody does Ashtanga Yoga anyway. But if you're doing Karma Yoga, if you think, okay, through my activities, I will reach Krishna. Okay, I will read lot of scriptures, I will reach Krishna. Whatever you are doing, ultimately you have to go and rest over here, Bhakti Yoga. Okay, because whatever you do, ultimately all that you do is for Krishna, right? It is for offering service to Krishna. It is to offer loving service, offering service to Krishna out of love, out of pure love. That is called devotion. That is called bhakti. So all of us do that for Bhakti Yoga. Okay, to attain Bhakti Yoga or to practice Bhakti Yoga only, we do everything else in the world. Without unknowingly or knowingly, we do it. Okay, nobody, so once you reach Bhakti Yoga, Krishna starts revealing himself to you. As in, Krishna will show the path, how to advance in your spiritual journey, how to reach Krishna. Okay, all that you will be given guidance right from Krishna itself, right by Krishna, because he is there in your heart as Paramatma, Chaitya Guru. He will show the way. Okay, so our aim is to reach Bhakti Yoga. Okay, yeah. So this is a very nice comparison. Okay, what do you choose? There are two options in front of you: staircase and lift. Obviously, everyone wants elevators. Why do you take the staircase? Why do you have to do Karma Yoga, other yoga, other yoga, other yoga, and then reach Bhakti Yoga? When you have a lift, okay, why do you have to do so many other things to reach Krishna? Just directly take to Bhakti Yoga and then go to Krishna. No, very easy. Okay, very easy. Who is this? Why do you want stairs? Dhruvdat, Why do you want stairs? You are okay. Let me unmute you. Where are you? Can you raise your hand? Okay, let's discuss this later. Okay, so yeah, if you want stairs, then probably, see, I think foolish people take stairs because they don't want shortcuts. Okay, let's take the lift because we all want to reach Krishna fast. Why do you want to wait? Yeah, see, we are all part and parcels of Krishna, right? That means we are all separated from the whole. The whole is Krishna. He is the complete, the whole. Okay, and we are all parts. We are here, and Krishna is there in Krishna Loka, right? That means we are all separated from him. How long can we stay happily? How long can we stay happily without reaching our whole? See, there, I can give you an example. There is a machine. Okay, say a screw or a nut from the machine has fallen down. Okay, only when the nut or the screw is attached to the machine, the screw is of use, right? The screw functions and then machine runs and then the screw is of use. If the screw or nut is fallen from the machine, who is going to look at the screw or nut? What are you even going to do with it? You'll be like, this is separated from the machine. It has nothing to do. Let it stay there idle. When we want more screws and nuts to run the machine, we will take that screw and use it. So the screw is of use or the nut is of use only when it is attached to the complete part of it. We are parts of Krishna. We are all souls. Krishna is a super soul, right? So we are all parts of Krishna. What are you going to do by staying away from Krishna? What are you going to do by staying separated from Krishna without offering devotional service to him? Yes? So if you have an answer, we will discuss at the end of a class. Okay, note it down or you can put it in your chat. Please put it in your chat. Okay. And yeah, so like one more example, a chariot and the wheel, okay, or a car and a wheel. So as long as the wheel is attached to the car, the wheel is of use, right? Wheel also gets respect. Okay, the wheel is running, that's why the car is moving. Fine. So we should respect the wheel. If the wheel is not attached to the car, if it is falling on the ground, who is going to respect the wheel? What are you going to do with the wheel? It is of no use, right? Nobody is going to respect the wheel. So we all say, okay, the wheel, next time when we need, there is a car without a wheel, we will take the wheel and use it. When the when you again take the wheel and attach to the car and then use it, that's when the wheel gains its respect, right? Gains its position. So we have all lost our position. We are wandering in this earth, life after life, not knowing what to do. And if you don't take to devotional service, if you don't serve the Lord through bhakti, through the love, through the pure love for God, then again, you will not be of any use to anybody. Remember that, okay? Only when we serve the Lord and reach him, realize him, that's when. Why is Prabhupada respected so much? Because he realized Krishna, right? He is a pure devotee of Krishna. He knows, he regained his position back. But we've not, right? We've not. Like I told, even if you're a biggest celebrity in this world, only this world will know you. You think other planets will know you? Think big. There are so many planets. If you want to become famous for the entire universe. And there are multiple such universes. And only Krishna is famous. That's why Krishna has all popularity. We've seen those 6 opulences of Krishna, right? So always, why do we know demigods so much? Because all the devatas, right? They are all Shiva, Brahma, everybody. All of us know, every universe knows about them. Why? Because they are all devotees of Krishna, right? So they've got their position. Have we got our position? No, we are still of no use. So like like I already told, a wheel lying on the ground, it will not serve any purpose. Okay, so all of us have to take to bhakti yoga and then serve the Lord directly. And yeah, so I already told, even if you want staircase, use it. You will take a lot of time. If you want to remain separated from Krishna for a very long time without offering pure devotional service, then you can take staircase. Okay, but if you want Krishna very badly, if you love Krishna, okay, if you have that intense feeling for Krishna to serve him with devotion, then such people will always choose elevators, because nobody wants to be separated. Why do you want to, like, for example, why do you want to stay separated from your parents for a very long time? Maybe some of you want, but not all of us, right? We are all very attached to our parents, mom especially, or some people dad. Okay, when dad goes out, we'll be like, when is he coming? We call him up and all, right? If you want, if you're taking stairs, then you'll be like, okay, let him come whenever he want, I will wait. That is not the way. You tend to call and find out where he is if he's late. That is why that means you're using an elevator. Directly you're understanding, you're calling up and asking him where he is, right? But staircase means you will sit and wait. Okay, let him come, let him come, let him come. Okay, so that is staircase. So this is one more example I could give you. Okay, so see, Prabhupada says about Bhakti Yoga, the individual soul is forever a servant of the super soul, and therefore his relationship with the super soul is to offer service, right? This is called Bhakti Yoga. Okay, a wheel falling on the ground without being attached to the car has no service to offer. But what is our responsibility? To offer service to the Lord. Why? We are all forever, like eternally, we are servants of the Lord, super soul. Okay, so that's why we can offer service only when we take to the path of Bhakti Yoga. How to offer Bhakti Yoga, I mean, how to offer devotional service, all about Bhakti Yoga we will be learning from tomorrow, because from tomorrow it is 7th chapter, Bhakti Yoga. So first 6 chapters were Karma Yoga, now it is Bhakti Yoga. Okay, so yeah, see, devotional service, you can, just by offering a flower to Krishna, you become favorite to Krishna. That means you can, this is also devotional service. Offering a flower is devotional service. Krishna says, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Pushpam is flowers. You can offer flowers to Krishna, and that is devotional service. Okay, and now, yeah, controlling the mind. Chanting is the best way to control the mind. Okay, how do you chant? I mean, what do you chant? You chant a mantra, right? You chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. What is mantra? Okay, so what is mantra? Man is mind. Okay, tra is control. Okay, or you can say concentration. Okay, so mantra, something that you use. Mantra is a tool or a way you use, you follow to control the mind. Okay, so anything, mantra means a tool. It is an instrument to control your mind. That's why we chant mantra, right? We chant mantra to control the mind, because that is a way you control the mind. That is a tool to control the mind. Okay, and it is all sacred. The utterance of mantra is sacred because it's very dear to the Lord, and because it is the holy name of the Lord, right? And like I said, Krishna is not different from his holy name. His name and his form are same. So when you utter the sacred mantra, holy name of the Lord is there. Lord is present. It's just that we are not able to see. Okay, and word or phrase used in repetitive manner. So you keep on chanting bead after bead, right? Repetitively you keep doing. That is a sadhana to control your mind. Okay. Yeah. So after searching through all Vedic literature, one cannot find a method of religion more sublime for this age than the chanting of Hare Krishna. Like we already said, this Kali Yuga is a very bad yuga. Okay, literally everywhere you can only see bad things going on, right? Everywhere people are smoking, people are drinking, people are they are killing cows and eating. I mean, can you imagine? Cow is our mother. You drink cow's milk, right? You drink cow's milk till the end of your life, right? Big people also drink cow's milk, and you need all cheese, paneer, butter, everything, but it is all coming from cow. That means cow is our mother, and people go and kill mother. That's very bad. Okay, kill mother and eat in the form of beef and meat and all that. That's very bad. So Kali Yuga is a very bad yuga. Everywhere you find bad things happening, and that's why this is taken from Upanishad. Okay, so after searching through all the Vedic literature, That means through Jnana Yoga, if you read a lot of scriptures thinking of other ways to serve the Lord, apart from Bhakti Yoga, if you want other yogas to reach the Lord, you will end up finding nothing else, because everything will lead you to Bhakti Yoga. See, here it says, after reading so many Vedic literatures and all, the only sublime way to reach the Lord was to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay, so it's all Bhakti Yoga. And my dear king, although Kali Yuga is full of faults, there is still one good quality about this age, that is, simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. So this is given in Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, there are so many bad things happening, like I said, but one good thing in all that bad thing happening is you can simply chant and go to the Lord. That this is not possible, no? In Treta Yuga, you had to sit and do sacrifices, fire sacrifices, right? In Dwapar Yuga, people had to do deity worship. They had to go to the temple, or they had to go to the puja room in their house and then do the worship and all that, do, Abhishek, and then all that to the Lord, and then Mangalarati and all, right? And then only they can reach the Lord. But in this Yuga, it is so simple. Sit in one place, wherever you're sitting, you sit, and then just chant, right? Just chant. Very easy, nothing difficult in it. That is one good quality in this Yuga, okay? Because God has made it so simple for us. This is like a shortcut. You don't even have to go to the puja room. Okay, forget about doing Ashtanga Yoga. You don't even have to do deity worship in this Kali Yuga. But we still do deity worship because that helps you 18 devotional service even more easily. Okay. Yeah. Krishna says in 10th chapter Bhagavad Gita, we will be learning soon, of all the sacrifices, of all the sacrifices, presently I am chanting of the holy name. That means I am Japa Yajna. Of all the Yajnas, I am Japa Yajna. That is what Krishna is saying. He is saying, I am Japa Yajna. Then why are you thinking twice to chant? Why are you not chanting? He is only saying, I am Japa Yajna, right? That means he is insisting all of us to chant, right? He wants us to chant. So if he wants us to chant, we have to chant. No other way. Okay. So this is from Shikshashtakam. Okay. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Shikshashtakam. My Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, in your holy name, there is all good fortune for the living entity. See, in your holy name, there is all good fortune. And therefore, you have many names such as Krishna, Govinda, etc. You have invested all your potencies in those names. That means Krishna's energy is all fully there. All your potencies. So Krishna's energy is fully there in the names of Krishna. That's why I said Krishna's name and Krishna's form is not different. Okay? Krishna's name and form are not different. The moment you say Krishna, Krishna is there. But that's not the case with others. Okay, and yeah, so and also for chanting there are no hard and fast rules. Like I said, you don't even have to take bath to chant. Get up early in the morning, start chanting. You don't even have to go take bath. Okay, it's very easy. You can chant while you're traveling in a bus. You can chant while we are walking. You can chant, say there are guests at home, you can go to a park and chant. You can go to terrace and chant. No rules as such, ki you have to do this, you have to do that. But the only rule is focus while chanting and chant with clarity, okay, and chant loudly. Okay, one more reason why you have to chant loudly is there are so many microorganisms, other animals around you, trees around you, right? Cockroaches are there at home, mosquitoes are there at home. If you chant, all of them will get moksha. Okay, so that means you are helping them all get moksha. See how, so you'll become more favorite to the Lord. Okay, so yeah, yeah, so chant and be happy. Okay, so this is very interesting. If you have time, maybe you can, I will send this slide on in the group. Okay, so see how creatively you can offer devotional service. So a lot of people asked me, no, in the chat, a lot of you are asking, is only chanting devotional service? No, you drew, right? Yesterday, I received a lot of pictures from you, with beautiful Krishna pictures and all, colored, beautifully colored. Okay, that is also devotional service. You're drawing, you're sketching Krishna, right, on a paper. That is devotional service. Okay, you're listening to me, right? You're listening to a Bhagavad Gita lecture. Listening is devotional service. Okay, and see here, this is a very creative way of devotional service. So this is for kids. You can see a lot of rhymes we all know, right? We all learned rhymes when we were small, right? And see, now these rhymes are converted to Krishna conscious poems. Okay, see, this is a model of rain, rain, go away. So this is taken in, this is built upon that as the base. Rain, rain, go away. We all know that poem, right? So here it is, calf, calf, go away. Come again another day. Little Krishna wants to play. Come again another day. So in Vrindavan, Krishna was serving, I was acting as a cowherd boy, right? So he used to go to the forest with all the calves, and then he used to look after them and all. So that, based on that, this poem is built. And here, I'm little Krishna. Okay, so this is from the basics of I am a little teapot. These are all famous poems. I'm sure all of you will know. So I'm little Krishna, dark and cute. This is my calf, and this is my flute. So nice. Okay, when Vrindavan is sleeping, I play my flute to invite the gopis to dance to my flute. Okay, so very nice. So this is called creativity in Krishna consciousness. If you are a writer, write on Krishna, write about Krishna. If you are a song composer, compose songs on Krishna. If you like composing poems, compose on Krishna. Yesterday we drew Krishna. Today we will come up with a rhyme on Krishna. Okay, we still have Sunday. Sunday is not yet over, right? Rain, rain, go away. Again, this is based on rain, rain, go away. Demon, demon, go away. Don't come again another day. Little Krishna is on the way. Demon, demon, go away. Right? So these are all very small little poems. You can just watch Little Krishna episodes. Whatever you understand from it, you can compose a poem. Right? Or watch about Little Krishna episode. Write a summary about it. It improves your English. It improves your verbal skills. So that way you can excel in your English subject also, school wise, and you can excel in your spiritual journey also. Right? Yeah, so this is a nice approach. Take to the devotional service approach. Helps you a lot. Yeah, so the next slide, food for the soul, is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay, I'll unmute all of you. Let's chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Rama Rama,
Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare.
Very nice. Okay, so today is Varaha Dvadashi, like I said. So he appeared, Varaha Dev appeared today. Who is Varaha Dev? Varaha Dev is the boar incarnation of the Lord. Okay, boar means male pig. Okay, he came in the form of male pig to, for two purposes he came. He came in Shweta Varaha. Okay, so this is white. No, Shweta is white in color. So he came in white complexion to rescue Mother Earth. Okay, so what happened? My Mother Earth was hidden deep in the ocean. Okay, it's called Garbhodaka Ocean. Okay, so it was hidden. The planet Earth, Mother Earth, was hidden in the Garbhodaka Ocean, very deep. Garbhodaka Ocean means very huge ocean. Okay, it's not there on the Earth. In fact, Earth, I mean, the entire universe. Okay, below the entire creation, material creation, all the universes, below the entire universe, all the multiple universes we have, there is Garbhodaka Ocean. Okay, there Lord Narayana will be lying down, okay, in the Garbhodaka Ocean, and he will be taking care. Okay, so Mother Earth was hidden deep in the ocean, and it was a very nether place. Okay, that means very filthy place, dirty place. Okay, because it's below Patala Loka, below Asura Loka. Okay, Asura Loka means dirty. So it's even before, even below Asura Loka. That means how dirty it should be, right? So Mother Earth was there, and so Brahma was praying. Brahma started praying. Okay, what to do? Earth has gone. Now what to do? What is the way out? Right? Somebody has to go and rescue the earth. Nobody had that potential. All living beings, what potential do we have, right? So Brahma started praying badly. He started asking Krishna. He started calling Krishna, and then what happened? From the nostrils of Brahma, okay, came Varahadev. A very small little Varahadev came from the nostrils of Brahma, and then he became gigantic. He took the entire sky. He became so gigantic. He grew up to that size. Okay, and he went down deep into the Garbhodaka ocean, and he rescued Mother Earth. See, you can see he went down. He started, because he came in a form of boar. He started smelling. Okay, where is Mother Earth? Where is Mother Earth? Okay. Then he found Mother Earth deep in the ocean, Garbhodaka ocean. He went, he rescued. See, he brought the ocean, brought the earth on the tusks, through the tusks, right? So the Mother Earth, if you can see, it is resting. She is resting on the tusk, right? Not on the skin. You can see the earth is not touching the skin. Earth is on the tusk of the two tusks of Varahadev, right? So that's how he rescued Earth. He brought her on the tusks. He brought her out, and then he put her in the orbit. We have the orbit in the solar system. So he put her back into her place. Okay, so that is Shweta Varaha. Now Rakta Varaha, who did this? Hiranyaksha. He is the demon. Okay, he is a Rakshasa, Asura. Okay, Hiranyaksha had hid Mother Earth. So that's why now he comes in Rakta. Rakta Varaha means, Rakta means red color complexion. This was white complexion, this is red complexion. Okay, so he came in red complexion to kill Hiranyaksha. Okay, so they both fight, and Hiranyaksha will obviously lose because he is Asura, and Varaha killed Hiranyaksha. Okay, so Hiranyaksha was very disturbing. Okay, he was a demon, and he was very bad. He used to disturb all devotees. He used to Mother Earth is a very elevated devotee of Krishna, okay, of the Lord. So how dare can he do that? I mean, how dare he does that? He went and hid Earth only. So that's very wrong. No, he was when you see, when asuras are always there to disturb devotees. When asuras disturb devotees, devotees pray to the Lord, and that's when a Lord descends and kills the asuras. Okay, so that's why he comes in red complexion and he kills Hiranyaksha. So this was the day he came. Okay, Dwadashi. That's why it is called Varaha Dwadashi. Okay, yeah.